Welcome back. Well, he's known as the man of 10,000 sound effects. He is Michael Winslow, and he's next.
Oh, no, that's not right. You sure me it is a rock.
Man, I ain't gonna let that happen to you.
Where did you find that? Oh, you've dug it out of the bit on the front of our...
It's not a real one, it's a rock.
I know, he got me now. Right, before that, there's £15,000 up for grabs and it could be yours.
Okay, we're just chatting. Our final guest is a vocal sound effects wizard who's probably best known for his scene-stealing performances in all 7 Police Academy films.
And Spaceballs with Mel Brooks.
Jumbo jets, laser guns and Jimi Hendrix on guitar, all noises that this amazing man can emulate with just his mouth. Here he is in action.
Damn you! Wanna fight, huh? Fight me!
And Michael Winslow joins us now. So the thing is that it would be, unless we've met you today and you've been sitting here doing sound effects all morning for us.
Well, you would join those snails.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to the loser, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the loser. Yeah, that was me actually.
Yes.
Just a snail and I loved it.
Oh, you know, Katie?
You would, you'd sort of watch you in the movies and think, oh, they're putting that on afterwards. But you just, you do this stuff, and 10,000. I mean, have you ever counted them?
We tried.
Yeah.
We tried, but now it's become, it's in so many different venues of usage that I can't keep track of. We're way past the 10,000.
Yeah.
Are there any sounds that are really hard to do? Are there any that you haven't quite cracked that you go, oh, that's a tricky one?
Well, each sound for me is a unit of material value. So people come up to me and do noises. I used to be they would ask me to do them, but now people come to me with sounds. Even the paparazzi guys are going.
Oh, really?
Oh, great! Can you do this? So everybody has their own favorites.
So it's something that you have to keep fresh. You have to learn
sure.
new ones constantly.
And anybody, you know, everybody does noises. It's just that we never.
Yeah, but not as good as you.
Yeah, but we never share them.
Well, we're a bit embarrassed, I suppose.
Well, it could be, but you know, we can start out with small things.
I can't do it. It's like when you see kids and they kind of making car noises.
Sure.
And boys are always really good at car noises, but as a girl, you don't. It's like rubbish.
Well, no, just practice. Some folks like the car, and I like the motorcycle. And then there's like outside the Thames here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, another Vivazula! Turn it off! I hate that noise. Happy now?
They're partying in Spain right now.
So yeah, absolutely. Were you watching?
Oh, absolutely. That noise, that...
I know.
So yes, when you've got thousands and thousands of them all together.
You just go numb after a while. You start playing something else in your head.
Yeah. When you were a kid and you started doing this, I mean, you're from a military family.
Yes, sir.
And so you moved around quite a lot. But you were next to runways and
absolutely.
airfields. So that's how it started.
Sure. For me, you know, my mom said, you know, there was nobody else in the house. It was just her and the baby, so she couldn't figure out where this was coming from. So to me, you know, something that might not seem important to an adult, to a young child, that's...
Yeah.
Anybody with headphones is probably going...
That's incredible. And you said it was sort of like at school, because I guess you were moving around because you were part of a military family. Yeah. You sort of say it was a real defence mechanism, sort of with friends and stuff, because you'd kind of be able to use it to cope with stuff.
I have to pretty much be my own friend, you know, because you know, when you don't know anybody, you pretty much so for me it became an imaginary friend, because the other kids are probably bigger than you. And they like to pick on the smaller kids. Whereas for me, the sound of the angry Rottweiler coming around the corner is perfect. It makes the kids leave you alone.
Can you do that?
Sure.
Oh my goodness! Well, I'm not surprised.
You asked. And it's like, I dropped my cigarettes.
That's really good.
So when you're doing animal noises, you get a reaction.
Is that you again?
It's me.
So hang on, you're throwing your voice
Look, don't be
there.
mad at FIFA, please.
Oh, so you're throwing your voice there. You're not just making the noise of dog.
Sure.
You're making it come from over there.
Sure.
But
sure.
how are you doing that?
I don't know.
How is that even possible?
I honestly don't know because I don't want to get into the CSI part of it. If I find out how, maybe I won't be able to do it anymore.
Well, do you have to look after you? How do you look after your voice? There must be a strain put on that, I would have thought.
Hot tea, lemon, honey.
Not me.
not tonight.
Sorry. Simple little things.
You're a real pet there now, haven't you?
I think we're going to be friends.
I'm beginning to believe
He's going to go on my children's
relationship.
TV program.
Yeah. So when did it become something that you did as a defence mechanism? See, I can't even speak.
Just rewind. Defense mechanism.
To something that you could make money out of, that was a career.
I was working with a lot of radio. I did a lot of voiceover things, a lot of radio things, and then from there, I got a couple of small roles in movies. But when Police Academy came around, by that time I was experimenting with a lot of jazz. I was opening for Count Basie and his orchestra. That's how I got the gig, because I was Count Basie's opening person. It was one of those dream gigs that you dream about.
Right.
There was only going to be 2 shows, but I got that show, and it was so strange that the producer and director ended up writing me into the picture because they were jazz fanatics. They were in that audience.
What were you doing?
Yeah, well...
And they said, oh, this is strange. We're going to write him into the movie.
He's got to be in it. And Police Academy, I have to ask you about this. It's just so incredible. And it's so nice to meet you, because I'm such a big fan of the movies. 7 of them, all 7 you starred in, and we hear reports that there is an 8th.
Yes, New Line Cinema announced it in late March, that Police Academy 8, I don't think there's going to be a number to it, but it's going to be Police Academy, it's going to be the 8th installment, and it's going to be a New Line production. There's no script yet.
Right.
There's no director yet, but it's been, they're going for it.
Well,
so
you're
I wish
the only
everybody
person that's
luck.
been in all of them, so
Yes.
you were hoping that you've got to be in this one, in the new one.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I think so. I would
You
hope so.
have to.
And you know what? I'll help them any way I can, because it's good to see our friends again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at you in action in the movies. Here you go.
Hungry, Diane?
You see,
Yes,
and now because we're in the new millennium, the 2000s, in 2010, I'm going to have to work on some new things.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to Tesco and poke around and see what kind of noises I can.
Noises from a store would be good.
Oh,
Beeping.
love it.
Could you do the beeping? And someone behind you would think that they were buying something that they weren't. Can you do that?
He can do anything. He's like a magic man.
They're gonna be watching me every time I go into Tesco. Yeah. Because it's fun. Also the little machine where you do your. Oh, I could have some a lot of fun. Oh yeah. We can have some fun with that.
The children's show that you're doing at the moment, working on at the moment in America.
It's something Bill Cosby called me because I'd done this very strange commercial where I was describing this person's letter. It was for a company called Geico in the States. It was an insurance company. I was doing the sound of the guy having a car wreck and then writing a check and he getting a new car. So Cosby calls me up
How exciting.
because he saw the commercial. And my wife hung up on him. She hung up on him twice because she thought it was a friend of ours who does voiceovers. So the third time he goes,
That's a problem, isn't it? I know.
he's like, "Don't hang up." Oh, he goes, "Okay, Michael, here."
And that's going to come here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I said,
well-
hello. He goes, "You interrupted my flow." I did what? You interrupted my flow. That was funny. So he said, "Why don't you take the sound you do
Yeah.
and tell classic stories?"
Well, when that comes out in the UK, you must come over and talk about it. What you've got to say before you go, because we're about to finish now, is you are live at the Udder Festival
Yes, yes.
tonight and tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
What
It's just
fun.
down the road.
And we're looking forward to it because our job is to help people forget about the rent for a minute. And that's why you watch this wonderful program.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
That's the end of this wonderful program.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.